Filmmaking costs money at every level, but that definitely does not mean you have to be shooting with a massive Hollywood bankroll. More often than not, your creative ideas are bigger than your bank account. And honestly, that is exactly where the real fun begins. Right now, there are more creative ways to solve the budget problem than at any other point in the entire history of cinema. In this brand new series, we are breaking down exactly how to make a small budget movie that feels absolutely huge. This is Low Budget Filmmaking Episode 1, and today we are covering the critical phase of pre-production. Tighten your belts and get ready because we are going indie today. Cut the cameras for a second because we need to bring the right energy and make every single frame mean something. Low budget filmmaking did not start as a trendy hashtag. It is actually the way that film was originally born. The very first movie makers had nothing but a basic camera, some film stock, and a lot of stubbornness. As cinema became popular, budgets swelled, but the scrappy independent scene never really went away. In fact, it is often where the boldest experiments and the freshest voices come from. Today, many filmmakers do not even bother trying to climb the traditional studio ladder. Instead, they make their work entirely outside the system and get noticed that way. Here is the thing, starting small does not mean you have to compromise your ambition at all. It just means you have to make significantly smarter choices during your planning process. It all starts at the script level, so do not let your screenplay be a hostage to budget talk while you are still drafting. You should absolutely write what excites you, but you need to be realistic about what you can pull off. If you write a massive sci-fi epic but can only afford tiny resources, you will end up frustrated. Low-budget scripts usually live in a tight, contained world with fewer characters and fewer locations. That specific approach makes your casting and your production logistics way easier to manage. But remember, rules are always flexible if you are creative enough. Sometimes your specific limitations can actually become the story itself. That is what we call smart writing, where you use your constraints as creative fuel. Once the script is set, the real uphill battle begins, which is financing. Getting money for any film, even a micro-budget one, is usually a total drag. Studios usually are not handing out cash to new voices with risky ideas, so most independent filmmakers turn to private investors, crowdfunding, or grants. Private investors will want more than a promise. They want a story about why this film matters. Crowdfunding is huge for a reason, as platforms let you show trailers and pitches to people who love your vision. When creators package smart rewards and a compelling narrative, they can turn casual viewers into champions. And then there is the classic method of self-financing, where you put your own money on the line. It is high risk and requires high autonomy, but it means total creative control. Assuming you have found some money, pre-production becomes all about efficiency. Crew and casting choices matter more than ever. On a small set, people are not there for a fat paycheck. They are there because they believe in the project. Hire team members who are passionate, hungry, and willing to wear multiple hats. That chemistry, that group of misfits who want the same thing, is what makes low-budget sets feel magical. Keep your crew lean and functional, and do not hire roles just because they exist on bigger sets. Casting on indie films is its own art form. You might not afford a big name, but you can still get great actors if your pitch is honest and personal. Other times, you cast outside of traditional actors, bringing in real people to add massive authenticity. So you have got your script, some money, a crew, and your cast, and now you are ready to shoot. But one more pre-production note. Think ahead to distribution and audience building. The modern indie creator does not just make a film and hope for the best. You need a plan for how your film lives online and how you will turn one feature into a long-term career. This is where the smart use of modern tools makes a real difference in your workflow. You will be doing a ton of behind-the-scenes content, trailers, and social teasers. Doing that all manually eats your time, and let's face it, your wallet too. Enter tools that actually think like creators, such as Vizard, which helps you surface bite-sized moments. Instead of staring at hours of footage trying to pick the magic 10 seconds, This tech finds those moments for you. You get multiple snackable pieces from one shoot without having to hire a massive post-production team. Then there is the nightmare of publishing, because if you do not post consistently, your momentum dies. Using tools that understand the realities of low-budget filmmaking is a game changer. Bottom line, low-budget filmmaking is entirely about intention. Use your limitations as levers for your creativity, not as excuses to stop. If you want to start small but think big, you do not have to fake $1 million production. You prioritize your story, build a team that believes in it, and make every single penny count. Next episode, we will look at production day, lighting on a budget, and capturing cinematic shots. Until then, start thinking in scenes, not spreadsheets, in people, not line items, and in momentum, not just premieres. If you have a feature boiling, start saving those raw takes right now. The clips you do not think matter now might be the clips that build your audience later. When you are ready to turn your footage into snackable social content, tools can do the heavy lifting for you. Focus on making things that actually matter.